Hey guys, it is the 25th of April 2020, and that makes this the end of week 6 of my 57th year. Still 56. Highlights in family news, we finished watching The Good Place. If you're stuck at home and you haven't seen The Good Place, it's on Hulu. Binge watch. It's probably a really good time to review that if you haven't seen it recently. If you haven't seen it at all, you're in for a treat. I'm experimenting with a new format here. Um, this is just a notepad um, put over on the screen. I'm realizing I should probably edit it in Resolve, but I'm just experimenting. This particular project, I started doing it for my 53rd year, um, for the year that started on my 52nd birthday and ended at my 53rd birthday. And I really liked how it forced me to be present one day a week. Now, I probably only got like 15 episodes in during that whole year. And I didn't do it last year. I really didn't do it the year before. Um, so I've been kind of prepping for this for a year. It's been something I wanted to do. The fact that my birthday pretty much coincided with America waking up and going, oh my goodness, we need to take this COVID thing seriously, that's a blessing or a curse. I don't know and kind of don't care. Um, there's a part of me that does not expect anybody to watch this, and if you are watching this, I'm thank you and I'm sorry. Um, this is primarily a meditative process for me to really develop the tools to package up my week on a weekly basis and archive it, just as if I never go back and look at it, that's okay. But really to just to remind myself to breathe. So I've been in conversation with WGU. I got an extra month on my term break. My third term at WGU ended the end of December, and then I took a 3-week term break, and I got that extended to a fourth week because I'm changing degrees, and it was a COVID one-time only extension. It's normally 3 months, 3 months, but anyway, I'm starting my term back on the 1st of May. That's next Friday. And I start my full-on computer science degree program. I'm really excited about that. Now, if you've been watching, you know that I signed myself up for a whole lot of math. So I've been working with Khan Academy about an hour and a half each day. That translated to 8.5 hours of study this week logged. And Khan Academy works on a mastery system. Um, and so my algebra mastery over the last week has gone from 68% to 72% mastered. That doesn't sound like much. And earlier in the week, I expressed that to my wonderful wife. And, there was one day it was like it went up by 1%. And I was like, just hurt. And she's like, honey, if it goes up 1% a day, then, you know, that's a month from now. You'll be done. And then you'll move on to the next one. I've got a year. So I expected, there's certain math subjects I'm ahead on. Um, but between now and about this time next year, I have Algebra 1, Geometry, Algebra 2, trigonometry, possibly statistics, um, and then pre-calc. And I really kind of want to go through Khan Academy's Calculus 1 and Calculus 2. So I've got a lot of math in front of me, but that should allow me to hit the calculus for when it counts and like flow through it. I mean, I failed calculus 3 times about 30 years ago. and we'll see how this goes. Um, let's see, channel subscribers. I appreciate anybody who is watching this. Any of my friends who are like, I can keep up with Malcolm in 6 rambling minutes a week. Uh, thank you. Um, I This is a personal meditative process, and it's also kind of the running the groundwork for if I ever do want to, like, I've got a side hustle. I'm not really doing anything with it right now. I mean, my main focus is take care of my family, keep my job, and get my degree. After that, I've got an algorithms course that I'm putting together, and then my YouTube side hustle. So everything, everything over here is pure gravy. The main reason that this gets done is it helps my mental health. That's just all there is to it. My weight is unchanged, around 250. I'm very aware I have to fix that. I need to lose about 90 pounds, 260. Um, I was buff at 150, 160. I was buff at 180, but I had a whole lot more muscle mass. Active duty Marine Corps. Yeah. So that was 35 years ago. So, 35, 35, 56. Yeah, 35. Dang. This getting old thing is for the birds. Anyway, so my weight's around 250 right now, and it's been sitting there since about Christmas time. Um, it was sitting around 260 in August, so I'm down. COVID's going on, and I'm still maintaining. I'm counting that as a victory. Had a family member hospitalized. The family member did not have COVID, but the process of having to go to the hospital during COVID when you don't have COVID was its own special kind of hell. Um, the family member's spouse was not able to come visit them. Getting a hold of the family member, there no visiting. Family member's getting better. They've got a little bit of rehab to do, and then hopefully they'll be home soon. Later on, I can give you some details, but I'm not telling anybody about a family member being out of their home. And finally, I'm really kind of buckling up and preparing. Buck up. What is it? Buck up, Buttercup. Um, I'm figuring COVID is going to be around until very late 2022, and I'm just kind of gearing up for it. That caused a little bit of a mental breakdown, all this stuff going on this week. Kind of lost my mind middle of the week and had to grab my friend Darren and say, I need a sanity check. So thankfully I've got friends that I can talk to. And I hope that you've got people you can talk to. This is not an easy time. Everybody's dealing with something, and I'm one of the lucky ones. I have a job and I've been working from home for 3 years. I'm very aware of how blessed I am. I hope that you are safe. I hope that you are staying home, staying safe, and I hope, it's really easy to get depressed in this time. If you are staying home and you are out of work right now, take care of your mental health first. It's difficult to be productive when you're focusing on just staying sane. It's a long-winded way of saying, you know, thank you for being there for me, family. I hope if this stupid little project provides any value to you, great. If you've gotten this far, please take an extra second and I gotta use this hand. Down in the doobly-doo, I think it's over here somewhere. Um, you know, click like, maybe click subscribe. Um, this is not about increasing my subscribers, but if I don't get into the habit of asking for it, I won't ever do it. Thank you for being here and have a great week, family. Bye.